I'm Jimmienell Newell, and I am the account manager here at Venn Technology, but I originally started as a project manager. So when I initially started and was interviewing, I had expressed just desire to grow within the company and kind of lead more towards what I think my natural skills are, which are the social piece, the relationship building. There's a lot of that in project management. I just wanted to take it to the next level, and they let me go for it. So now I'm an account manager. You know, they've kind of let me take the reins in developing, what does an account management process look like? What does the role even actually look like? How do I interact with our clients versus a sales executive or a project manager? So I've really got to take the lead and help define the path for it. So when I first transitioned into account management, my initial goal was just trying to evaluate where we even stood with our clients and how we were already interacting with them, because it wouldn't make sense for me to come in and change things that were working well. And also help me kind of identify, hey, these are some of the gaps that we're having. So a lot of the first 30 days or so was just kind of digging in our current atmosphere of client relationships and really seeing what was going on so that I could be prepared to identify gaps and then start closing those gaps. So moving into this next season and into the next year, a lot of my goal is going to be, how do we close the gaps in our customer relationships? How do we continue to make successful relationships and reoccurring relationships? How do we continue to build projects with clients while also making sure that they feel like we are partners in this? So it was like foundation laying, and now we're kind of building upon the foundation. So account management is a newer function within Venn, and it has just been taken so well by our clients, and I just feel like I was immediately accepted by a few of our key accounts that they didn't even blink an eye when I came in, and they just let me be a part of it. I think our sales team, especially our account executives, have a ton on their plate as they're going out and trying to find new business, that it was hard for them to stop and curate deep relationships. And so that is the piece that I get to come in and add. I think account management has been able to identify a lot of opportunity for each of our departments to really connect, because when you look at a client life cycle, every department, every person in our company is touching that client during the cycle. And when you're in account management, that matters so much. And so it's been fun to see, hey, here's an opportunity where we know marketing reaches out first, and this is what it should look like, and how does that connect to when they start a project with us, and how the PMs speak to them or our consultants speak to them, and then how do we move into service plans where I get to take over, and how do we keep that message the same throughout a whole client life cycle? And so we really have to work as a whole company. We're not very secluded in account management because, you have to work as a whole company because it's a whole client life cycle. We are writing down kind of our goals for account management, and one of the big things is just making sure that we get the process defined. When does an account manager come in to an account, who needs one versus who doesn't really need one? And so basically really documenting all of that so that if and when we do bring others into this role, that it's an easy transition, it can be easily trained. So that's one of the biggest goals. And then the second one would be to continue to develop our relationships with clients and make sure that they understand my role and what our goal is with this role. If you are out there and you are looking for a role, and you're looking for a company where you can bring new ideas to the table, and you're gonna move at a fast pace, and you're gonna interact with a lot of different personalities and really work together as a team, if that's what you're looking for, then Venn is the place to come into. And if you aren't sure that any of the roles fit you, I encourage you to at least try an interview, because we're always growing, so roles are being created all the time. I just encourage anyone out there to check us out and come in for an interview.